Hi, welcome to my Global Project Management Framework for MBA6320, the Module 6 presentation. I've broken my framework out into 5 different categories: the global teams, global communication, global organizations, collaborative tools, and collaborative techniques. For global teams, it's important to recognize when you're working on a multicultural team and what different cultures have as far as traditions, ways they greet, terminology and work ethics, how they will structure things as simple as messages, and then going as far as to presentations, how formal, informal things are, and really understanding how other cultures that you're working on function and operate. And then the next biggest thing with global teams is building trust and rapport with your team, especially since most global projects happen primarily online because you're spread over different sites, usually different time zones, and you have various language barriers and cultures to take into account. For global communication, as a project leader, you can set out templates for communication, something that's quick and easy that has your header to begin with, and then you can insert the message and then have a set response listing who it's going to, what it's about, that is easy to fill in and keeps things standardized, and everyone knows what they're expecting, and it makes it easy to send out communication with your team and your team to communicate back with everyone else. It's important to plan out communication and build out your communication matrix, planning how often your team can expect to hear different updates from you and your stakeholders plan to hear from you and can give their feedback and start asking questions. Global organizations have really nice collaborative networks that you can pull from people all over the world, especially if you're internal to just one company. You have the same overarching missions and things you're working towards, so it's easier to wrap that into your team. And you have various global offices already set up that are probably set to work internationally to collaborate with each other on global projects. Collaborative tools. You can use audio and video tools to communicate in audio conference. Knowledge sharing and transfer. You can set up a screen share over tools like Teams to show someone how to run various softwares and what they may be missing. And then you can take advantage of project management softwares that are out there, allowing you to track your schedule, if tasks are being done, what tasks are lagging behind, if you're going to hit your milestones, and be able to easily pull that into charts and things that you need for stakeholder presentations and to pass down to your team so everyone knows if they're hitting their deadlines or not. Collaborative techniques include online meetings, audio meetings, and being adaptive with your schedules. One of the biggest issues that can arise with working on a global project is time zones if people aren't flexible. Right now my company is working with Japan on a new weather satellite, so I know a lot of people go in at 6 a.m. for meetings and then leave the office and come back into work around noon and stay until 8 or 9 o'clock because they have more calls in the evening. So being adaptive and flexible and extending your normal work hours to allow collaboration in real time.